Just
Hey, how's everybody doing? We got Ken Bates in here, two ATVs, Cajun Coin Hunter, and Kaylee Tucker and Alan. So
hey,
how's
Alan.
everybody doing? Oh, Lordy. Yeah, I spent all day up in Cleveland moving our military son from Cleveland over to, oh, Lordy, I can't think of the name of the town right now. Over off 77, Stowe.
Hey,
And there's Ben's workshop. How you doing, Ben?
Ben. Did you get everything moved?
Yeah. All right. And there's Bocce and
Blasty
Breezy.
and Breezy.
Hello, everybody.
So we got quite a bit of stuff done. So I guess he's going to spend 1 year over here at where he moved to now. He's still in the military. Then they're relocating him out to Arkansas. So we're going to make a move to Arkansas here in a year.
Doesn't the government move them?
Yeah. They pay for his move and stuff, but he's got to have the people do the packing and everything.
Or he can hire people.
Or he can hire it out, but they pay too good for him just to do it
He
himself.
said he's 800 pounds under.
800 pounds under. They pay him so much money per pound. In each load, you weigh it, and they pay him by the pound
Wow.
By the 100 pound.
or by the 100 pound to move his stuff.
I know when my brother went over to uh, Hawaii, they moved just took his pickup truck and all.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep.
And Bocce says hi, Sandy. Hi,
Hi,
Bocce.
Bocce.
Put you a couple of sheets of plate on. Whatever y'all gonna move everything in, that'll help out with the weight. Half-inch plate on.
Well,
Go
just
by it.
just his gun safe alone, just the gun safe by itself was pushing 900 pounds, 890 some pounds.
Oh,
50 gun safe.
man. Okay. Man.
Yeah, it's not full. Hi, Ben.
Hey,
Hi, Breezy.
Hey, Ben, Breezy,
It's crazy.
Bocce, Ed eating the pizza, I think.
Ooh, what's on there?
Whatever Ed could throw on it.
There's pepperoni, ham, bacon, uh, uh, hot peppers, mushrooms,
Looks like lettuce.
mushrooms, onions, and black olives with extra cheese.
Sounds like Hawaiian.
no anchovies.
I didn't have any.
Made it yourself?
It's a take and bake pepperoni pizza, and then I just add all the toppings to it.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. We got those at Super One. You can go in there. I think Champagne's got that too, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
How's
Just
your
gonna
back
make a
holding, Mark?
couple of corn dogs tonight.
How's your back holding up,
Snack.
Mark?
It comes and goes. It just touch and go. Certain things you do, you don't want to do. Put it that way.
Or if you turn a certain way.
Yeah. It's like relearning everything again. I mean, even walking. Certain ways you take a step or you step sideways or something like that, it'll get you. It's just
Man, Wayne.
Hi, Susan.
Yeah, it's
Hey, Wayne.
using him.
you don't have to hit appointments, do you, Mark? I
What's
mean,
that?
you don't have to do appointments, do you? I mean,
No.
that way, if you got to take a rest for a little bit, you can take a rest and still deliver it that day. I mean, and stuff. So
You know, rest.
Rest? What's that? It's been 14 days straight since I took a day off.
You actually had today off, but you had to just go and
Yeah.
help the
Well,
kid.
Well, that's when I'm gonna send Sandy a 3-pound sledgehammer then. If you make you rest the whole weekend.
No.
Next weekend we'll relax.
I never could. I never could. Never have been one that'll just sit around.
What? What?
And there's Scott Keller.
What? What do you want?
But yeah, it just the back is touch and go. They got me
Back brace.
a real good back brace with pieces that goes in.
Like steel.
And it's like steel bars that goes in it to support my lower back. So it seems to help quite a bit.
You wear that the whole time you're driving then?
No. Only whenever I get out and I roll my tarp on my trailer and stuff like that and pull the bungees and all that and my ropes.
I thought you had electric tarp now.
Yeah, but you still got to use rope tie downs and bungees.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you still got to use that stuff. But
I thought they ran back in a track and you didn't have to use that bottom on the bottoms.
no. These go from this way, it rolls this way, and then when that one opens, then you go to the other side and pull your other lever, and you got a tarp that comes this way. It's got a double tarp system so that the tarps cover each other because I'm hauling hazardous waste dust. And then there's the bottom tarp has 3 holes in it, flaps that I got to open that they put the chute down into to fill the trailer. The one tarp will stay on, but I open it all the way up to run the liner in it.
Yeah, the new seat should be able to adjust it all over to where
Yeah,
it
it's
fits.
got the lower lumbar and everything. It's a nice seat, but I don't think they're kind of worth that kind of money.
I mean,
But the truck, there's got airbags on the steering axle, the cab, the drives, trailers, all air ride, everything. So I mean, it's got its pros and cons too. But the bad thing of it is that if you don't have your front axle aired up, you'll actually drag the bumper. It'll set low. So,
Low and slow, eh?
oh yeah. Styling and profiling. But yeah, it's a different type setup. So what'd you do today, Ed? Anything but bake a pizza?
I went to the grocery store. Went to work for a little bit to do some stuff, personal stuff. Was out in the garage for a while. That's why I'm late eating supper. So
There's your mom.
got a lot done.
Hi, Elaine.
hey, Lane.
Hi, Mom. Yeah, she can
Hey,
watch on Facebook.
Oh, okay.
They're on the Facebook side. There's a bunch of people on Facebook side. But anyway, got some parts in. Got a motor back, a block. So we're going to be starting to build here shortly. So we'll be putting some videos out on it. A K-series motor. One of them, I got 2 of them to build. My other parts, I ordered. They won't be here till next month. For some reason, they're having a hard time getting me what I want. There's Sandra Sweener. Hi, Mama.
We made her.
And Mater's Workshop. So we're going to be getting some videos out on this new build. I got 2 Ks to build and a V-twin to build.
Hey, Brandon.
Hey, Brandon.
Hey, Brandon.
Mark, you live on Facebook also?
Yeah.
I don't know. You're asking the wrong person. You got to ask this girl.
I put it over there. I don't know if it's live or is it live, I guess.
Because
Yes,
y'all
it is.
saying hi to people I don't see.
Yeah,
Showing
the Lane and a couple others. I've seen them.
Spinner.
Yeah. Sandra
Mama
Swinger,
Swinger. Yeah.
she's on Facebook.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought that. Hey, Jeff.
Hey,
And my mom's on
Pidgey.
Facebook.
Hey, Mama.
Hey, Jeff, how you
Hello.
doing?
Hi,
I'm here.
Jeff.
Hey, everybody. You too, Ken.
Hey,
Thanks, Jeff.
Mark,
Didn't want you to feel left out.
let Jeff put that there fancy seat and that there one that there Mighty Mac, and you
Don't
take the
think
seat out
so.
of Mighty Mac and put it in your truck, and that way it gives you air between your disc every time you bounce up and down.
It would
No.
probably be the first time that seat's had air in about 5 years.
What do you say, Jeff? You ain't got enough to hold that seat down if you'd aired it up.
His legs are too
Yeah,
short.
pretty much. Only time that seat gets air in it is when I'm sitting there. We're waiting for the snow to start. I air it up just enough that my back's not stuck on between the door and the window. Put a little pillow there.
Hey, if it works, it works.
Scott Keller said he's going to get us for an interview at the post office.
Oh, Lord.
I flunked the psych eval.
Yeah.
Do they do that for the post office?
I'm sure it's a government.
I thought Scott already worked for the post office at once.
Mm-hmm. That's what I thought too. But anyway, we're gonna start putting out some footage. I got to start on a K series. I just got it back from the machine shop, and we're gonna start a build on that. And I got a rear end to build for that particular motor and tractor it's going into, and then I got another K series to build. So we're going to shoot some videos on that, what I can disclose of what's going in it. But we're having problems getting parts again.
How come?
Well, they say they don't have them.
The Pistons.
The pistons is what I'm having trouble getting,
Oh no.
because there's one guy that I do not want to use his parts and will not use them. And I'm getting it all out of Indiana or out of,
Yeah, I can't remember where he's at.
Ed, where's the other place?
Wisconsin?
No. We was going to stop there.
Yeah, it's Wisconsin.
No.
Or no,
You're not going to Wisconsin.
Iowa.
Iowa. Yeah.
Iowa. I get them out of Iowa and out of Indiana.
Who's the tractor for?
I don't really want to disclose. Who.
Okay. It's not nobody in your family then?
No.
Hey, you know what I've seen today, Ken?
Hard to say, Jeff.
I've seen that M&M's. They've got M&M's. They're gonna stop the little M&M commercials.
Oh, really?
Yep, they're taking them all down
Why?
because it's been brought to their attention that people are offended by the little M&Ms.
They were
Oh, my God.
they were offended when the female M&M, when they took the go-go boots off of her and put tennis shoes on her.
Yeah, I guess you've seen that too, huh?
And
Oh, Lordy.
How much worse can you get than that?
I think Bachi sent me a link on the story.
and then quality control keeps throwing away all the W's, so they're losing money right now. So
Wow.
I mean,
No, Bocce, I didn't pack them. Someday.
He's gonna wear it with pride and piss people off.
I'm gonna go on eBay and see if I can find a couple of them.
But you know, they find the most stupidest things to protest and complain about. You know, because hell, it ain't America anymore. Because you offend somebody every time you wake up. It's
Yeah.
stupid.
Well, it offends me that they're breathing my air.
Pretty much. Or hold your breath while I smoke my cigarette.
Well, no, I'm just
Yeah,
saying
that's-
the people that are offended by everything, I'm offended by them breathing my air.
Right.
So stop
Right.
breathing my fucking air.
It is what
That's
it is. But
That's
it's-
like Aunt Jemima. They did away with the Aunt Jemima
oh, yeah,
pancake
yeah,
mix.
yeah. Yes, they did.
I still got that. I still got that ad here of the last lady that did it. She was actually like a college teacher here.
Well, the sad thing about it is I used to ride around. We had some trailers with Aunt Jemima on the side of them. And I mean, I had a daggum 53-foot billboard on the side of it.
I had a good one today. I had a real good one today.
What you
I was
did?
outside of the Pilot up there smoking a cigarette. I went in and got me a couple hot dogs and a coffee. And I was smoking a cigarette. And the manager says, "Sir, you can't smoke here by the door. You have to go down there." Okay. So I walked to the other end of the sidewalk. What'd she do? She reached in her pocket and gets a vape, standing right there at the door, vaping. Now, why are you any better than me? Figure that one out.
I would have had to go down and say something to her.
I did. Why are you any better than me? She had no answer.
8 years on wheels.
But you don't know what they're putting in those vapes either. So
I would have walked right out by the fuel pumps.
You know what that is?
A guy I used to work with, his wife went on Facebook one day and was bitching about people smoking in the drive-thru at McDonald's.
Oh yeah, it says please don't smoke.
She was bitching because there was people in the drive-thru around her smoking
Right.
in their cars
how you
in the
doing,
summertime
Coach?
with the windows down.
Huh.
That's why I dip. So I can spit on their damn feet. They argue about me. They want to argue with me.
I'll tell you another good one too. I was in AK Steel. Okay. And you check in at the guard shack at AK Steel. Then when you come back out of the plant, you have to step out of the vehicle and let the guard step up and check your vehicle to make sure you didn't take anything out of the plant as you are exiting. I'm like, what kind of mess is this stuff coming to?
Well, I'll tell you one of the craziest. Well, I mean, I don't know whether it's the craziest or not, but I went to I picked up a nuclear power plant, and I wasn't even getting nowhere near the nuclear power plant, but I still had to pick up on the ground, and they went through my truck with their doggone M16s or something that are holding them there. The guards did. They went through everything in my truck. Then they turned around and then when I left back out of there, I mean, then I had to turn around and tarp my load after that. So, I mean, outside the gate.
Right.
But the thing about it was, I could pick up military loads right side of F-16. I don't know whether they were dummy missiles on it or not, but it had missiles hanging under the wing, and you could. And I mean, I am having to zigzag around them to get to where they wanted the load of stuff I had on. So,
Yeah. Hey, how you doing, Renegade Garage?
hey, Renegade.
Yeah, anymore this stuff they went so far overboard with this mess. It's just unreal. But I guess as of the first of this next month, all these people receiving these benefits gets their food stamps and all that cut. They're not getting no more extras. So you might see people decide to go back to work and put it into all this. Can't get these perks because they don't have no workers.
No, they'll bitch because they're making more on unemployment and welfare
Yeah.
stuff, then they are at their job. So they won't want to work. They'll want the minimum wage. They'll want the minimum wage and everything else all jacked up, so it makes the price of everything goes through the fucking roof, and people that go to work every day still can't afford it.
Right. That's
Geez,
like
I wish
waiting on a contractor to come put the new steel roof on this house. They were supposed to have started on it Thursday, and I've not seen them. So I don't know what's going on with that. So hopefully you need to call him Monday to find out what's going on.
Well, he said if the weather panned out, and it's not panning out.
I want to know when they're going to raise the disability so people like me can actually live.
Haven't you learned yet, Jeff? Senior citizens that are on Social Security, people that are disabled,
And get nothing.
they don't get nothing. As they're supposed to hit their golden years.
That surprise you?
It's not golden years for anybody like that, and it's sad to say that that's the first thing that our government attacks.
I'd like to know where the golden is.
Huh?
I'd really like to know where the golden is.
Yeah.
Because I haven't even found it. I haven't even found a leprechaun to take me to it yet.
You work and say, man, I can't wait to retire, and then you like to starve.
Johnny worked all his life since he was a teenager, and never missed a day of work. I mean, 2 jobs all his life. That's it.
Well, there's a guy right above.
When he turned 62, he decided to retire at 62 instead of 65.
Yeah.
Guess how much Johnny gets a month?
He don't get his full benefits.
He gets $800 a month.
That's
it. That ain't nothing. That ain't squat.
No. That's like the guy right above you just retired.
Who can?
Yeah.
You just retired.
He actually is not retired. He's still working.
He's probably working more. He's probably working more and harder than he did before he retired.
Exactly.
That's about right.
Not harder. That's for sure.
Yeah, but
he's
you must have retired from a company with a pension or something. Because you didn't retire on Social Security. I know that.
PRS. Government.
Oh, okay.
31 years.
Wow.
I got my in English, my 1099 W2, whatever it is. That's what the letter that was in Spanish was. I took it back there and I got it 2.5 pages all typed out where everything is and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And in the middle of it was the thing that I sent back. I looked at that. I said, I guess I must have struck a nerve.
Yep. Hey, how you doing, Second Chance?
Hey,
but I am not even close to having a.
Right.
They got like the minimum that they take the taxes out of. I ain't even nowhere near that yet.
Right. Okay, Ed, where am I going to find a high tensile cam pin for the K series motor? Who does Gerber do that?
Vogel would have them usually.
Okay, that's Kim. I'd have to check with him.
Yeah. Midwest should have them.
He's very limited on cam stuff right now.
He might have the pins though.
Yeah, he might.
Because they make those in house.
Right.
Are you talking the short pins or the long pin? You going with
the long drive through? Unless I bore the block and put a bearing in there and go that route, go roller.
Well, you don't have to go roller, but if you have a high enough lift cam, you use the cam pins. If it's not that high lift cam, you can use the long one.
The long drive in.
Yeah, the standard long one that goes through the cam on the K series.
Right. That's
like your 16 had cam pins that went in from each side.
Yes.
And then but that's just because of the lobes and stuff on the cam itself. and the stroke of the motor, you have to clearance that.
Mm-hmm.
So when you go with the high lift cams and stuff, the lobes are
345. I don't think is that high.
I don't remember what the minimum is.
But I think I want it more in the duration to hold that motor so it don't come down, because that's where you get it. It's mainly in your duration.
Right.
But I wouldn't know. I'm just guessing. But I'm going to try to build this motor. It's going to happen. I may have to take some chunks out of the block to get everything spinning, but it'll be all right.
What I tell who what was about? Ed,
My video from this morning.
I didn't see it yet.
Shh. You're not supposed to say that.
Oh, I already seen it. I just had CRS.
Hello, Bo.
I think I've seen it. I seen one of them this morning.
Hey, how you
Can't
doing,
remember
Bo?
what it was though.
Hey,
Ed
Bo.
was showing off his fancy welding skills.
Oh yeah,
Hours grocery shopping.
what is
like
it?
Crazy.
That Turf Master thing with the broom on it.
Yeah.
I could just spend 6 hours grocery shopping for 2 people.
Oh shit.
Buy one thing at a bunch of different stores.
I guess. Sam's Club was packed. Did you use my membership, Bo?
Yep.
Oh,
You have to even ask that.
I just thought I would check.
But even 6 hours at Sam's Club, you can walk around that store before that.
Yeah, but you know the best thing of it is you can do a lot of shopping at Sam's Club and you don't spend a whole lot. We don't even go to the store no more. We just have it shipped right to the door because it's free shipping from them, being a member.
You hit 3 different stores, but what are they like in different counties or something?
What's that?
He went to Poland's, then to Sam's, then to Walmart. They must have been like in different counties for 6 hours.
Probably.
I can't see how in 6 hours you'd have to go through a lot more stores than 3.
They probably went out to eat too.
It ain't no wonder your grocery bill so high. You're spending $200 in gas. Running all them different stores.
Yeah, really.
I ain't seen him put the foot up there. He took Dad's truck today, so.
No. He got a new pickup truck today, so he's breaking it in.
Oh.
So he don't have to take Dad's truck no more.
Oh, okay. Well,
So now I can go ahead and trade mine in and get my 3/4 ton that I want to go with.
well,
But I
mean,
think,
you might can actually get in without having to put gas in it.
yeah. But I think I kind of bumped my head a little bit because I'm really actually looking at a GMC this time.
What's wrong with you?
Just need to rebuild the motor and be done.
Well,
I
need a heavier one because I'm going to an enclosed trailer and I'm going to have more than one tractor this season running. So
go with a 3/4 1 ton, but I would never ever go with a GMC or a Chevy.
Oh yeah, Chevy all the way, baby.
that's what I
I've
got
never
to-
actually owned Chevy products, but right now, versing it warranty wise, they have the best warranty out there to offer. Other than Nissan, but Nissan doesn't sell a heavy enough truck for what I'm looking for.
Yeah, but if you go right now and get it, you won't have it until the end of pulling season.
You're probably right.
12
I
weeks,
know.
baby.
12
Kenny
weeks?
just
12
Kenny
weeks.
just
up
went
mine.
through it.
Yeah. So,
Unless you just buy something off the lot. I mean, if you order something that you want with the options you want, it's 12 weeks.
I know he got this brand new GMC, got it about a month ago. Ordered this thing over a year ago, and they picked it up like a month ago finally.
If you order a truck right now, you'll look like Jeff before it gets here.
yeah, I don't know. People will be going back to work here soon next month, so things might look look up a little bit.
Then everybody will be getting laid off.
Yeah.
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 They'll be pissed off because they had to go back to work and everything will be pieces of shit when they roll off the assembly line. They're just
Well,
slapped
everybody
together.
always told me to stay away from Chevy or GMC, but GMC is supposed to have the heavier frame than a Chevy does. True or not true, I don't know. You know, I've never really compared them because I never was ever interested in purchasing anything like that. But that will be one of my questions when I do go to the dealership on the frame wise and stuff.
Oh, as far as frame wise, you ain't gonna beat a 5500 Dodge.
You're
I never
taking
had
the
any
Texas
problem with mine.
Roadhouse next week. I can't go there. Them people are all sick up there. I try to stay away from places like that. Large groups of people. I don't get sick that way.
Over Christmas, I wasn't around large groups of people and I still got COVID.
You got her from somebody. What?
All them chemtrails coming over. It don't matter whether you get around people or not.
I probably gave it to you during a live stream when I had it.
Yeah, you probably did.
Okay, Jeff is right about the Dodge. What is he right about, Renegade?
The frame.
What about it?
The frame and suspension. You ain't getting no more heavier than that unless you go with like one of these brand new, like the International CX or whatever it is.
Right. Well, I can
Because you look at them, you look at like by the plows they sell. The 5500 Dodge is the only one that can handle, like they're called Bonnells from Canada. They're like the big town truck plows. And they make them special just for the Dodges, and that's it. Nobody else. Ford, Chevy, nobody else has them.
Right.
I don't think he's going with the 4500 series. He's going with the 35 or 2500 series.
Yeah, 2500. That should be heavy enough. My Dodge I got now, a half ton. I generally put 4 tractors on behind it, and I don't have no trouble. And I've had that Dodge for 5 years, and I just hit over 100,000 miles on it. And the truck virtually hasn't given me no real big problems.
Oh, if you're going to go for a new truck, just go all the way and be done.
We used to have that Chevy 1-ton with the grain trailer, tandem axle, dual tire.
Mm-hmm.
We towed 10 ton of grain to Bellevue with it.
Right.
That don't.
What was that? Diesel
don't
Creek just bought a new Ford.
That don't include the weight of the trailer. That's the soybean alone was 10 ton.
Right.
Oh yeah.
And it pulled it no problem. We never had a problem with the frame.
Right. And I can honestly say I don't have no problem with my Dodge with the frame and stuff the way it is. And I've had some good loads on that truck. Well, I went clean to Alabama and got that other truck and brought it back, towing it with that
mini truck.
And I never had no issues with it. But it's got that Hemi in it. But where Dodge is going to lose the sale with me is I can't get the Hemi motor no longer in that truck. And that's the downfall because now they went to these 6 cylinders and I'm not impressed with it at all. But they swear that the tow rating and everything is the same, but I don't see it. The neighbor has one and it's kind of pathetic, I think.
Those Allison transmissions that Chevy uses are bulletproof too.
Are they?
Yeah.
Well, knock on wood. I haven't had no trouble out of my Dodge transmission problems. None at all. So.
I don't know. I'm happy with my 2000 for right now.
I got to be happy with my 2015.
If you get the GMC, you can get the hands-free.
What's that, Ken?
The GMC has the hands-free driving on it.
Yeah, so doesn't her car. I tried it out the other day. The car that tells me to take a coffee break all the time. I seen this little thing on the steering wheel, and I'm like, what the shit is this thing? So I hit it once just for the heck of it. And the steering wheel started moving by itself. I took my hands off, and it followed the curves, everything. And I'm like, you got to be kidding me. So then we
You're
started.
probably a better driver than you were, huh?
Oh, it was good.
Bo says your tranny's going bad now.
Those said your tranny's going bad.
If Bo drove it, probably. Hey, there's Donnie Goddard. How you doing, Donnie?
Hey, Donnie.
But
Hey, Donnie.
The system on her car, as long as there's lines on the road, the car drives itself. But if there's no lines on the road, you're in trouble. It follows.
It'd be in trouble around here. The lines are half scrubbed off.
Cops won't be able to pull any drunk drivers over with that if they set the cruise in the auto steer.
Right.
But then again, Mark, did it tell the car to take a coffee break?
No, that never come up because I wasn't actually driving it. It was driving itself.
If it's got autopilot, that means you could go get drunk and get in the back seat and press the button. And if they pull you over, say, "Hey, I'm sorry, officer, my car kidnapped me."
Right.
Well, you should give that a spin, Briggs, and tell us how it works out for you.
No, I'm not going to do that there, Jeff. And, I heard that little crack. You don't need a psych exam. The post office don't require that. And yes, I did work there for 15 years. I got laid off. And if I can go back and finish my 5 years and get my full pension, you're darn right I'll do it.
I don't see where he says it should.
Yeah, Wayne, I ain't never had no problem out of my 6-speed either. Knock on wood.
Yeah, my truck does shift weird, Bo, and that's because on that motor it's shutting cylinders down.
That's
Now, if you're in tow haul, it's totally different. But that's the downfall of the newer vehicles. They start shutting cylinders down, and then people are like, and when I tell you what, when it shuts cylinders down, that Hemi's a dog.
Oh, that's the same thing with the GMC with the 5.3 in it. I mean, mine's got that doggone where it shuts down cylinders from 8 to 4. And
Right.
for the most part, I can't. I mean, I've forced it to stay in 8, and I don't really see that much gas difference. I mean, much
Right.
difference in the gas. So.
Yes.
Because even on level ground, when I went in South Carolina and stuff with it, it would shift into it stayed in V8 more than went to 4 cylinders even on flat ground. I mean, but I can come down Mount Eagle. I mean, what the heck is it over here? But I can go down the mountains easy. I mean, because it wants to. I got to pull it down in the manual to go down the mountains because I got to sit there and not let it get away because that thing will fly down the mountains
Right.
in 4 cylinder.
Right. And we found a new club, and they're over in
New Stanton. Towards New Stanton.
towards New Stanton, Pennsylvania. It's about an hour and a half from here. And we're going to go over there and do some pulling over there. We got some invites because I guess they haven't seen anything like what we're running over there. So
They think they're running all that.
they think they're running all that, but they're not putting out the horsepower that we are, not even close. I watch these videos and heck, 230 feet's a big pole over there. But 230 feet, we're just getting wild. So, and yeah, Wayne, I did look at Toyota. They don't have anything heavy enough, but what was it? Tacoma?
How do you figure you're the crew chief now, Bo? You're lucky you're an operator or driver.
Yeah, I went back to work, bro, so I'll be back on a tractor. I'll tell you right now. And I'll have to show you how to drive all over again.
I say crew chief, then he should be out there in the garage,
Yeah,
Putting the motors
doing the
together.
not just driving it.
right.
Driving it or breaking it? Which one?
Same.
Well, I'll put it this way, Jeff. I'm a firm believer if you're not breaking something, you're not pulling. You ain't got no horsepower breaking something. It's that simple. What you do is you build it, you take it out, you break it, you come home, you make it better. That's the way that
There you
works.
go.
If you can't break nothing, you ain't got no horsepower. You should have stayed at home from the first go.
If I, hey Mark, if I go back to the post office, you want that truck I just bought?
No,
I'll let you have just what I paid for it.
no.
Oh, come on, no.
What's
It's got a Cummins with not. It's been snipped.
No,
Would you buy yourself a 19 or 2010 Volvo?
Nope. It's a 2017 Freight Shaker with a Cummins and 10-speed. It's been snipped.
hold on a minute, Donnie. I will look it up as soon as she comes back in here. They just sent it to me, and they sent me the rules and all that. It's right down off of 70 there, south of what town is that? You go south off 18, run 22 over to 18 and go south, and you come into that big town down there just before 70.
I know where you're talking about, but I can't remember what the name of the town is.
I can't think of the name of the town.
I've been through there a few times.
Washington, PA. They're right down there at Washington, PA, just south of 70, right off of 18.
I've been there.
That's not that far from us. I guess the club just started this year.
Is that the one they were talking about last year at the end of the season?
Yes, that's it. That's the club.
Yeah.
And I guess they're trying to run 5K, open modified, twin, and all that and everything. I think Sean Beckett and Dave went over once to support them. But I definitely want to adventure over there. That could be, but as far as I know, they're running open modifieds too, Donnie, because the Beckett's went down, Sean and Dave, and they said it was a really good time. We haven't adventured over there yet, but I adventured. I'm trying to go this year. And that club out in Dalton, I can't remember the name of that club either, out there off of Route 30.
Oh, yeah.
We got invited over there a few times, and we've never went over and ran.
That's not very far.
No, but their poles are on weird. Oh, they were the same as what they're on, not last year, but before the pandemic. Their poles are on the same day as down south.
Right. But their poles are on Saturdays. The one over there just south of Washington, PA. So I want to check into it.
Bo, Donnie's not in your class.
Donnie's not in your class, Bo.
Unless you're building a 5K.
We ran against Sean Beckett's 5K, and we didn't have no trouble with him. Donnie runs a 5K tractor, unless he went open, which he could easily open it up if he wanted to. Because
There's one in Marshallville.
Marshallville's the one I was thinking of out there by Dalton. What was the name of that town that guy just sent me? Or where in the hell was it? I don't want to say his name.
Donnie, you running 5K or you running open? I thought the Snot Rocket was the 5K tractor.
Called you. He was talking to us about it.
Oh, I thought you and Kyle was gonna build a semi. So you wouldn't have to worry about a tractor then. I mean,
All right, Donnie just said the one out in Dalton shut down last year.
Oh, no kidding. $6K now.
6K.
Oh, they turned him up to 1,000.
Yeah. What in the hell? He sent me the rules for that club
Oh,
over there
this
and
is
the
a-
name.
These are different clubs than that one. They just started up not too long ago.
That's what I said. They were announcing down there at a couple pools.
Yeah, I went on Facebook last year and checked them out, but at that time they didn't have our open
Right.
class.
That was
That was some type of big event, and they wouldn't even let us in the pool for that because of our horsepower and alcohol.
Yeah.
that was Hammer Time, wasn't it?
No,
Hammer
that's-
Time's up north, and I think they started pulling again.
I
No,
thought
yeah, no, she is right. Right here it is. It's hammer time.
What is it?
It was $1,500 plus payout. I'm sitting here looking at it now. That's the name of the club. Is Hammer Time.
I said that Hammer Time was up north PA
That's what I thought.
for years.
Yeah, there was another one up there. It's called Hammer something.
Because it was the two big guys that used to run that. They're the ones that put the truck in the ditch on the way home from a pool over here one night.
Yeah, that's a different hammer.
Yeah, this is
Theirs is one of the motors that was blown up on a dyno, and nothing was done about it.
on whose dyno? Down south?
It was blown up on a dyno.
Oh.
I don't know whatever become of it, but the last I heard, they basically handed them the motor and said, "Yep, there you go."
Yeah, this is
Oh,
Hammer
okay, Donnie.
Time.
Yeah, this is all Hammer Time is what they're showing me. And
Here's another new one.
it is actually considered Washington, PA. But there was a Hammer Time or a Hammer Down or something
Hammer down. That's what it was. Hammer down.
up north. Okay,
Hammer
this
Down
is
was up
Hammer
north.
Time. And they are just south of Washington, PA on Route 18.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to adventure over that way just in my car and look, see what's out there.
Yeah, Donnie, weren't they the ones that had the they left? I think it was not Washingtonville, but Winona. And on the way home after a big pull there, they went off the road and rolled their truck and trailer and stuff. That's when they shut the poles down.
Where was that at?
Somewhere up north between Winona and their place up in PA. They were on the highway, and I don't know if they lost a tire or something, and went off the road. I mean, it totaled the truck, trailer. I mean, it
Yes,
rolled their
I remember
tractor, rolled their tractors inside. Both of them were. I mean, they were super nice guys. I used to talk to them all the time, and it shocked the hell out of me to see their truck down in the ditch and stuff on its side and that.
He said up towards Ashtabula.
Mhm.
This one's in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, the one they're talking about now is up towards Ashtabula. John Beaver and all them always pulled up there.
Yeah, I always wanted to go up. I just never made the trip.
They had a lot of the small tires up there, if you remember right.
They ran a lot of small tire tractors. If I recall it properly, yes.
Well, that's before I built Little Red. I was still running the monkey business.
Right.
and I had big tires on it, and I wasn't about to switch it back to small tire because, you know, I had it all geared and everything for the big tires.
Okay. Okay. And I think that's why we never made that trip up there where Beaver and them went, because they always had to switch their tires. Hey, Thomas, Andrew, good to see you. Chris had a 5K. Okay.
Oh, Thomas.
Yeah, I don't know, but I don't like monkeying around, switching tires out and all that stuff and everything. Once I set it up, I leave it that way.
I would like to get monkey business back out and see if it can do anything.
Well, get it back out. You never know.
It needs a Cub Cadet transmission put in it over that Peerless.
Well, I know where there's some transmissions at.
I know where there's some at too.
I know a guy that knows a guy that has a few of them. About 8 of them.
I got one sitting under the bench. It's torn out. It's ready to have gears put in it, but I just don't know what gear to put in it. And
right.
Of course, I could run it with the Peerless in it and see if it breaks an axle again. Since I'm not pulling dead sled, it might not.
Well, it's going to chuck one sooner or later. I mean,
yeah,
they're not real good. But then again, on a transfer sled, it might be a whole different ball game too.
Yeah, it liked transfer sleds. It didn't like the dead sleds.
Right.
It twists them axles off right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Bo used to run one of them John Deeres that we went through a lot of axles. And then when we decided that John Deere was gone, we had no place for John Deere.
Yeah, well, I'd have to make an adapter for the Briggs and Stratton engine to put it onto the Cub Cadet clutch.
Okay, Thomas, I see how it is. Okay. There's so many tractors that changed hands, Donnie, that it's unbelievable. And then you see guys that buys them up, and then you don't see the tractor no more, and then all of a sudden it just comes out of nowhere.
There for a while, there was a guy buying up ones, parting them out.
Yeah. Right now, the last time I checked, I have 13 of them sitting over here. Because I really cleaned up there at that auction, at that last auction. I mean, I had a load of tractors on coming when I came out up there. They were going cheap. And it's the old style rear ends with the internal brake systems and everything. And I mean, I was paying like $70 for the whole tractor. We had a load on when we left up there.
I can't see her.
Oh, Donnie, I can't do that, man. That frame on that tractor is longer than a stretched Cub Cadet frame, and it's stock.
That's what, Gilson?
Yep, that's
Okay,
that Gilson.
The Gilson frame, yes.
And it is set up to have a Cub Cadet style transmission put in it, because the 82 series that come with the Peerless and the gearbox, it's the exact same setup in those Gilsons. So a Cub Cadet transmission will bolt right into it.
Right.
I just have to build the throw out arm and stuff like that, which ain't no big deal. I did that on Little Red when I moved the motor. But the big thing is getting a hub driver for that opposed twin to bolt the Cub Cadet clutch to.
You know what? I think I have one here. I think that's the same bolt pattern as that Honda. That we
No,
had.
it wasn't Ben. I just happened to look over and couldn't see me no more.
We had that hub driver made for that Honda.
If that's the case, then I have it because it's still on the motor.
You need to check that, and it'll probably go on that because I had that hub made for that Honda motor. Hey, how you doing, Boneyard? Good to see you.
Hi, Boneyard.
But yeah, if you check that, that might go right on that motor. But everybody, I'm kind of sad to say it, but I got a John Deere here now that I'm doing a single cylinder for it, and there's really no place for a John Deere here, but we got one, and
But
we're gonna put it together and make it happen. It's a customer job. Hey,
It's
there's
a
Harold Fisher. How you
But
doing,
it-
Harold?
Hey, Harold.
But it's a Cub and John
It's a
Deere.
Cub.
both.
It's a Cub, but it's John Deere sheet metal.
Yeah, but it's not green. It's black.
Yeah.
So
Well, I didn't want to say that. I don't want nobody to know that tractor's even here.
You think it'd be hard to put a Cub rear under a Power King?
No,
yeah,
it's a matter of drilling holes.
no, the
What's the width
uh,
on the frame rails?
the way the Power King transmission is, it's just like the big Cub tractors. It's got the tube and stuff.
Okay, it's like the low
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have to figure out something with that, huh? Yeah, that's something you'd almost have to go to a machine shop and get a yoke made for it.
Well,
Ooh, the machine shops are went sky high. Good God. Second Chance Mowers, how you doing?
what's his name? Right up north of me here, pulled that Power King. He put a Cub Cadet rear end in it. Or no, he didn't. No, he didn't either. No, he cut down that Power King.
Yes.
That's right.
Shortened the axles and stuff and everything in it.
Didn't I? He said, didn't Sam?
I don't know how you could shorten axles.
In East Rochester.
To what?
He asked if we didn't have one when we were in East Rochester.
Had what, Donnie?
A John Deere? No.
No. Not out of this stable. Heck no.
That was Bo that had the John Deere.
Bo had a John Deere once upon a time. Dirt.
Yeah.
We were in East
Yeah.
Rochester then.
Yeah, Fred Dirth.
Red Dirt, yes.
Yep.
Yeah, Bo had it.
Yeah, Bo had a John Deere. In fact, it was whose was that tractor? Jerry Dilley. That Jerry Dilley was the one that always had the John Deere and all them other tractors, off-wall tractors, and we bought that tractor off of him and his buddy. And Bo pulled it for a couple years.
It's not Rocket, yeah.
Yep, Snot Rocket. Yep.
Oh, nice, Harold. He's talking about that 57 bus.
Yeah.
I like the body shapes of those things. I like the way the
Now, what is that tractor that Donnie's running? Snot Rocket. What chassis is that, Donnie?
Yeah, Greg Shelby.
Greg Shelby. Yeah, that's it. And Jerry Dilley.
I was thinking about going really off the wall. Not that I ever need it, but I found me a nice little wrecker over here by me. It's a mid '80s International with 600 homes on it.
Cub frame stretched. Okay, and my new frame is what, Ed? You got one.
yeah. It's the long frame. It's the 6-inch longer frame.
Yeah.
I can't remember what the measurements are on it.
No, but who made them? What company was?
Oh,
I hear tell that they're making them again. I can't think of the guy that was making them. He's over in Southern Ohio.
Yeah, because he met us up there halfway with him.
Old Jim Dandy sheet metal. Okay.
Bo said 56.
Yeah, mine's 56-inch frames.
That Cub Parts dude, it's a fab shop.
The one
He
where we
works
went
with.
to.
Yeah,
Brian Cub parts, yes.
yeah. Brian's Cup Parts is the one who
Yes.
was selling them, but the
He
guy
was
that
selling them, but somebody was manufacturing them, and he was selling for that company.
yeah. I want to say Black or something like that, but that's not right. Who was making them?
Because I have an extra one of those 56, and I have a 52 aftermarket frame.
You don't
Sitting
have an
over
extra
here.
56.
Yes, I do. It's upstairs over there, and I got a 52.
Right, but the 56 is going on your new motor.
Yeah, it's going in the new motor.
So you don't have an extra one.
No, I'm going to build it.
It's supposed to go there.
But for the,
Okay. Harold, you keep the snow. We've had enough.
it's 56-inch wheelbase now. Yep. And I bet it pulls better, Donnie, since you went to a 56 wheelbase. I think they pull a lot smoother.
Brunswick. That's it.
Brunswick, that's it. Brunswick chassis, yes, Donnie. I have two of them frames sitting here, a 52 and a 56.
Yep.
Plus, I'm running a 56 already.
I got a 56 sitting out there too.
Yeah. Well, we put Junior in a 56 too, one of them frames. He bought one. But I love them frames because you can adjust how that tractor handles left to right or anything, all off that cross member in that chassis. And a lot of people don't know that. And it's a good setup.
Yeah, but which one are y'all building for Sandy this year? That's the main thing between Ed and Mark. I mean, y'all supposed to build Sandy one this year, so.
Well, we're going to probably build her something to take her back and forth to work. So we can keep on building.
I say she's got a purple one there. She just has to get brave enough to drive it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, in fact, I got to pull that motor too and go through that motor before next season because I got a couple more tricks I want to try on that motor.
So I
I saw
definitely
Sandy's hand rear and back like that, so it's gonna go forward.
Did you get other springs for that other motor? Valve springs?
Not yet. I'm waiting because I got some more parts that I need. And
just gonna order them all at one time.
I'm going to order them all at one time. And this bill's going to be probably over $3,000 that when I ordered this time. So, but I do have all the gears and everything to gear for that motor already. So we'll see.
And y'all wouldn't believe what I saw today.
What'd you see?
I seen a video with, I thought it said 159,000, but it wasn't. It was 159 miles. 78 Ford pickup with the 79 body style.
No.
F-250 had the little toolbox under the bed on the passenger side. At the bottom of the panel there, they got a toolbox like my 68 Ford had. 78, 79 body style, 159 miles on it. Four-wheel drive. I'm like, wow. They detailed it, you know, and I forget what kind of stuff they was using to wash it and to preserve that paint and stuff. Everything was original. They still had the stickers on the tire. The guy drove it to bring his daughter to work. Put it on blocks in his barn, and it sat there for 49 years.
Yep. You're exactly right, Donnie. Just going to the 56-inch frame, it's night and day. The tractor pulls completely different and a lot smoother, I think. And you can get your hover just the way you want it to keep everything loaded up on the back end.
Well,
And they didn't have a price on it, did they, Cajun?
Didn't have a what?
They didn't have no price on that either, huh?
No, it's going, I forget where it's going to be showed off at.
But just moving the axle on Plan B made it a totally different tractor.
Exactly. Exactly.
Well, either going to Barrett Jackson or Meacham. That's the two antique truck sales and all that stuff.
But
I
see,
don't know if it's gonna go up for sale or not.
I used to run that belly bar up a little further than what I am on this new frame. I'm running back pretty close to the back tires and loading everything on the back tires in that tractor. It really turned on. But I think it has a lot to do with the longer frame, the whole 9 yards, and being able to adjust that frame twist on those cross members, which I didn't know that, but Todd explained that to me because I used to run it on Carson's. So it made a lot of difference.
Well, I think it made a difference to me on Little Red moving the motor up all the way out front.
Right.
Move that static weight up there. You don't have to put as much on that bar. You can put more on your belly bar.
Mm-hmm. That, and I did away with that weight box underneath the ass end of it.
Yeah. Those are nice as long as they're not too deep, because if they get too deep, if you dig down, you're sliding that pan. You're sliding that belly box, or that axle box.
That's exactly what was happening. When the weight really hit it and the tires would break loose, then the box would catch it. And we took it out, and that made a big difference. But the whole tractor pulling thing is just trial and error. See what works best for what your setup is.
I want to talk to you too after we get off live.
Oh no, I don't have no answers for it.
Yeah, you do.
I got to call you to get my answers. So how am I going to give you an answer?
Well, give me your hypothesis then.
Oh, Ken, you may have to help with this. Oh shoot!
No,
But we're gonna start doing some videos here. We got right now. I have 4 that I need to finish up.
I'm still trying to get all the tractor parts out of my garage.
Well, you better start building. Come on, man. You ain't getting any younger. You're retired. You got plenty of time to do it.
More fishing time.
Hey, Bocce, are they on the way yet, them cookies?
We sold your boat.
We got a pontoon I'm redoing.
Yeah, I'm redoing a pontoon too. It's sitting on the showroom floor.
I wonder if Bocce's got the cookies coming out yet.
I haven't ordered mine yet.
I'm waiting for mine to get here.
I get paid next week.
I haven't ordered.
It'll probably be a slim order this year.
I'm kind of scared too. You never ordered the cookies.
Well, you didn't send me a link on the 19th, and I shouldn't have to ask you for them.
You have to find her on Facebook. She keeps posting it on there.
Yeah.
I can't find her on Facebook.
No, I'm going to take a chance. I'm going to gamble. I'm going to order a case again. But she's got to talk to Sandy on the order.
It'll be staggered delivery, so you don't eat them all at once.
That's scary. That's scary. Don't say that, because that already happened last year.
How many boxes
Yeah,
are
well,
in a
this year
case?
you won't be getting the last shipment until about this time next year.
Auntie, how many boxes are in a case? I think I'm wanting to say 6.
I thought there was more than that.
6 or maybe 8. I don't know. See if Bocce at 12.
12.
There's 12 in the case. And what they go up to this year, Bocce? a box.
Hey, how long's her kid selling Girl Scout cookies for?
We're talking about orders right now.
I know. How long is she selling for?
Tell your mom to call her. That's all I can say. I guess Kaylee and them want to order cookies too from her. So we'll be able to help her get up there a little bit.
Well, when you send them to get here, Bocce, I'll let you know and I'll send you a PayPal for them.
$5
Well, that'll give her a little incentive to make it happen.
Okay.
No, it's like these eBay guys. You got to pay up front there, and sooner or later they might ship them, and sooner or later you might get it.
Well, I don't actually think that it had anything to do with who shipped it or anything like that. I think they were just lost in the mail and they got sidetracked and then they finally got over.
Yeah, because if you order them online, that Bocce doesn't have anything to do with them. That all goes through the Girl Scouts stuff.
Right.
So, Ed, what's your thoughts about a left-handed tap and die set?
It's priceless when you need it.
And
I
when you
keep
don't
looking at it on eBay here, and I'm thinking about it.
How much are they up to?
This one here has been hanging. Shit, I just lost it. It's. Let me see if this is buy it now or not.
Until February.
Oh, buy it now, 400.
Is how much?
400.
Is that metric and standard or just standard?
I believe it's just standard.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. I don't think they make metric ones. It's left
Well,
hand.
They ought to throw in a left-handed monkey wrench at least to go with that set. I mean,
Well, I don't know. Like Ed said, when you need it.
Yeah, I just this past summer I just ordered a set of what they call thread chases.
Yeah.
They're not taps; they're just for cleaning out threads.
Yeah.
And it's one of the best things I've ever bought in my life. I bought metric and standard.
Well, that's what the big snap-on metric set I got. It goes up to, I forget what it is. I know it goes past 13 millimeter. I think it's up around 23 or something.
I'm still waiting for my metric set to come back at work.
Why did it disappear?
Yeah, somebody borrowed it.
You may never see it.
I probably won't. I'll probably have to order a new one this year.
You know who borrowed it?
Did they ask you to borrow it?
There was a couple people asking if I had a metric tap and die set. So.
Yeah, so anyways, I got my 1-inch mic showed up. I got the other stuff I ordered too showed up.
Yeah. Ordering online. I don't order online. I don't even go online, Bocce. That's as far as I go online.
Are you cleaning a peanut butter jar out up there?
no, I got my bad habit.
That is a Stoker's jar.
That's a big ass can.
That's Stoker's.
That's Stoker's.
Here, I thought you was cleaning a peanut butter jar out or something.
Well, that was the last dip in it, so I was trying to get every bit of it out. She said she just sent by Sandy the link there.
Okay.
Send it to me too, Bocce. I'll order them next week.
Email me for link for what? Where to order them? I just
Yeah.
go. What do you just go on girlscout.com? Cookies?
She's probably got a link to work for her daughter,
Yeah.
so that
Yeah,
the daughter gets credit for it.
Oh, let's see here. Let's see. We don't need to look at that no more. We ain't buying that yet. Hey, look, I got an email. It says Bocce Blankets.
I don't know. This year I may try to order 2 cases this year.
It says abcsmartcookies.com.
Mark, you going to Harrison County's rural meeting tomorrow?
No, I'm going east.
Okay.
Are you going?
I just found out about it.
Is that their awards banquet too?
It just says rules meeting.
Okay. We don't really run no rules in our class,
Yeah.
so it doesn't really affect because I don't run stock.
You know, Mark, I've been looking for you a radio with no echo, reverb echo in it. And I hadn't found one yet.
No, and I don't think that the radios nowadays are half of what.
Well, what, you said yours was a Texas store? You sure it wasn't a superstore?
No, Texas Ranger.
Oh, Ranger. You said, Texas store last night.
No, Texas Ranger.
Okay, yeah. Okay, now, yeah, I could. Those they still make those. Those are nice radios,
Oh yeah.
and they made by Ranger, RCI. So it's
Yeah.
just more than likely there's 3600D board in it. Did yours have echo in it?
No, I
Oh, it
don't.
didn't. Okay.
I do not care for echo whatsoever at all. Them radios sound like nothing but junk to me
Yeah.
anyway. But that's personal preference. Everybody else, some like that echo stuff and everything, and I don't. I want a nice, clear, crisp radio. Period.
Jeff, don't select direct ship. Bocce will have to deliver them to you.
I went to the next line down.
Yeah.
But I'm getting a feeling this is direct shipped anyways.
Those echo radios, Donnie, some of them guys with the reverb and all that stuff, they set them so high, them radios sound like nothing but junk.
Yep, they don't know how to adjust them, that's for sure.
No. But I don't really talk much. I just listen because I always want to know what the scales are doing and stuff like that. Because Pennsylvania is good for nailing you on the rest areas and stuff.
Well, then hell, all you need is a little receiver. You don't talk on it.
But when I want to talk, I'm going to be able to talk. Because, see, nowadays, Ed, you just don't understand. That grass strip in the middle, the radio can't reach to the other side.
Well, nowadays, Mark, they might have rainbow antennas to go on that thing. I mean, where they light up the rainbow colors and all that stuff. So they'd see you talking on the radio, so they'd turn theirs on.
That sounds like a good thing for you because you can have all the rainbows you want, fella.
And you said yours had the frequency counter, right?
Yes. For the
What, do you remember your number, the model number of it?
No, I don't. It's in the truck.
Hey, if they're hauling their pet goats with them, they ought to answer you back, Mark.
What's that?
I said if they're already hauling their pet goats with them, they ought to answer you back with the rainbow.
Yeah, well, Them boys out of Jersey can't even speak English anyway.
Well, if I choose direct ship, it means I'm not getting from Bocce anyways.
Her daughter's getting credit for it. They're just shipping
That's
from the
amazing.
warehouse.
Yeah, well, we don't have Samoas this year, so that just blew that down the drain.
They don't have Samoans?
No,
Oh Lordy.
They were on the list that I looked at.
list I looked at just had shit. I know it had peanut butter, it had Thin Mints.
Yeah. Bocce says yeah,
I
they
didn't
do.
see.
Watchy says they're on the list.
Yeah, because I was planning what I was going to order, and because Samoa's is on there, Thin Mints, the not mellow wafers, but the other shortbreads. Yeah, shortbreads and lemon cookies.
Caramel Delights.
Yeah, caramel delights are good.
Is that what the Samoas are now?
Think so. That's the
Cover the
caramel
cookie.
with the coconut and all that on the cookie.
Yeah.
They're like shredded coconut.
That's the best one they have.
Yeah.
Oh,
It
no,
is.
Thin Mints are the best. Then the lemons.
Stand them things. Oh
Thin,
gosh.
Thin Mints, then the lemon ones, then the shortbreads, then the Samoans.
I got the Raspberry Rally, Adventureful, Toastier. It's like a piece of toast. Lemonades, the Trefoil ones, the Thin Mints, the peanut butter patties,
Don't forget the SpongeBob cinnamon.
a peanut butter sandwich, chocolate chip cookies. That's all I got.
You don't have anything that says caramel delights?
Oops. Why, is that what the Samoas are now?
Yes.
Yes. Caramel delights.
I guess just like the M&M's things there. You can't leave things alone. You got to change everything, huh?
It just keeps you on your toes so you know what you're getting. I'll move down to Florida. Wow. That'd be a big deal for the girl.
Yeah.
Yep.
But at least they do stuff with them. Wow. But anyway, everybody's gonna have to start watching. I'm gonna start putting out some videos. I'm gonna start building here shortly. I got all the parts for one motor already. Next month, I'm supposed to have the rest of the parts for the other motor. And then I'm gonna do some changing on another motor.
I was just thinking I might start messing with that Wisconsin in the garage. Maybe I have to, when I think about it, I'll have to see if I can do a little videos of it on my phone.
There you go.
When
Then
you
I'll
get
have
that-
to have some,
Go ahead, Jeff.
then I'll have to get somebody like Ed to tell me how to make it so I can put it on here.
Mark, when you're doing those videos, since you did that paint drying one last year, can you do one when you get that engine done with the oil just dripping into it so I can watch?
Yeah, I can do that. And I got part 2 of paint drying video coming out.
Like drip, drip.
When
till-
is that?
It'll be soon.
The oil dripping in or dripping out of it, Ken?
dripping in when he's filling it up before he
Oh.
first starts.
No, the oil won't be dripping out of it. It'll be flowing out of it.
Well, just find somebody with an airbrush. They can
Great
paint
idea.
it up.
Says.
They can paint it up to make it look either way. I mean, if you want to just find somebody with an airbrush.
Yeah.
But anyways, we're on overtime, and I'm not on the clock now. So
All right, Jeff. See ya.
All right, good
See
night,
you,
Jeff.
Jeff.
Hey, Jeff.
That's 2 nights in a row he's warned us.
Yeah. Usually he don't give a warning. He just says, click, gone.
Yeah.
Them Wisconsin motors are great for pulling stock, long stroke. Yep, you're right, Don.
But the only thing about them is they are heavy.
Heavy.
Heavy. You gotta have a little guy to run that tractor.
Well, I don't think Jeff's too big of a guy anyway. But
Well,
all right. Everybody just start watching for these videos because we're going to start building and putting out some videos here. And we're going to get out of here because we're way on overtime. But everybody, thanks for coming in. We'll see you all later. And y'all have a good night.
good night, everybody.